And that rusty thing there is my capacitor. Can you hear the noise? Welcome back to the channel Peace and Nature. My name is Easy Glaze, and today I'm going to change the blower motor capacitor. Last year I changed the capacitor to the condenser to my HVAC AC unit, but this year down in the crawl space I was hearing a buzz, and it sounds like it's coming from the capacitor. This is cheap online. I brought this for 10 bucks at Home Depot online. They didn't have it in stock in store, so I had to order it, but I preferably got this one because it's made in the USA. 10 bucks. They got alternatives on Amazon. That's your choice. Okay, I turned the breaker off for the AC in the house, and now I'm going to the disconnect box, and we're gonna pull that here. Simple as that. Okay, the power's off and the disconnect is pulled. Now what's important with these capacitors, you need to discharge them. You want a flathead screwdriver, insulated handle, and you gotta put it at the terminals. I mean, I'm not an expert, but it's something along these lines here. I like to just put it all around the terminals, and that's to prevent static shock. I changed my other AC capacitor and I did the same thing. With the new capacitor, you want to discharge it before you connect it as well. It might have some power, if you will, in it. All right, I would say that's pretty much discharged. I'm gonna take this screw off, and then there's another one there, and then we should be able to pull them apart. Now there's only 2 wires here. I did take a picture, but basically I'm gonna want to put these same wires back in the same terminal. I heard it doesn't make a difference, but listen, put it back the same way you pulled it out. All right, let's get this one off. That one seems, there we go. Now, it might slide out, or I might have to take the other one out, the other screw out as well. Let's see. And when you're handling it, don't put your hands on the terminals. Yeah, I'm gonna loosen this one, and then I should be able to slide it out without taking the whole bracket off. We'll see. There we go. Let's see. Yep, that slides right out. Bingo. Look how rusty this thing is. Let's see if I can get a light on that. Hold on. Look at that. All right, let's disconnect it. Okay. All right, this is the new capacitor, Titan HD. Now, usually the first time when I did the capacitor on the condenser, I took the old one off and there was a label. This one didn't have a label, so I had to read on here on the panel. It's faded, but I was able to tell. So that's what you want to do to figure out what capacitor you need. All right, the new capacitor I'm going to discharge with the flathead. Put it at each terminal. Do it like that. And this might be overkill, but I'd rather not get shocked. All right, that should be good. Now I should be able to just plug this to here, plug this to there. I'm gonna leave the label facing me, so hopefully that label does not get rusted later on. And yeah, let's connect. Wish me luck. Okay, that one went in. Let's see. Hold on. It would have been nice to get some of that rust off, but there we go. Second one in. I'm going to slide that in. There we go. Then let's just tighten this up. Might be easier for me to tighten this one first. Okay. All right, that's how you change a blower motor capacitor. I'm gonna turn it on and let's see if we hear it. Turn the breaker back on. Now let's put this disconnect back in. Just like that, it should fit snug. Okay, so I came back and I was a bit stumped. Still hear the noise, do you hear it? But what I realized, the noise is actually coming from, let's see if I can show you guys, this transfer box here. Look what happens when I pull at it. The noise goes away. So it's just some type of mount or something that's causing the vibration, and it doesn't seem like that's a concern. But I got a brand new capacitor anyway, so I'll say it's a deal. All right, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you was able to change your blower motor capacitor.